Hey there, Drew here. Welcome again. Time for more mine exploration. Good way to be isolated, spending time out in the woods, the Maine woods. Little town of Dedham. Emma Albina Mine. And this is, I don't know, I guess this one's a very typical, or it's probably going to be a very typical 18th century mine. They're in the gold rush, or the boom, because, wow, I mean, the stories behind the mess that came out of that era. Wow, the stories, you know. Typical kind of thing, lots of excitement, and then lots of incompetence, shady deals, false hopes, incompetently run companies. It's the whole 9 yards, you know. Lasted a decade or so, then just went, taking a lot of people's money with it. So this is probably going to be one of those. Short-lived, small diggings. Not very much. So, gonna take a look anyways. Yeah, okay, there were 3 phases of mining here in the state. Like I said, the returning 49ers and the short-lived boom of small mining operations. And another at the turn of the century, like the 19-teens. That died off pretty quick. And then the 60s and the 70s, like the Douglas mine, for instance. That was the only really serious operation. And of course, they just left the massive mess once they just shut down and left. Because when those sulfides get exposed to air and rainwater, it just becomes a huge mess. Okay, so heading that way to our little pond, which is my turn-off point. So this is Drew out here in the Maine woods, and I'll see you if I find anything. Okay, bye. Okay, so far I've been using the snowmobile trail. I'm thinking I'm in the area because, of course, there's a brick. All right, and a trail. So I think I'm in the area. The signs, you know. All right, so I'm gonna start looking. Just something to note here. This is the old stone wall to mark the property line. So you can imagine, I'm way the hell out in the woods, but you have to imagine all of this was cleared out at one time so they could plant their crops. Yeah. There you go. That's for all the people who complain about clear cutting and those kind of practices. But hey, this all used to be field at one time, so look at it now. It's just dense forest. All right, so I'm kind of at the jumping off point right about here. So I think I'm gonna go up here. You can see there's a slight ridge over there. So let's go check that out. Well, Might not find it, but hey, this is a pretty cool little place here. Yeah, got a picture of these geological forces back around the town. When North America was part of Pangaea. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, when North America was part of Pangaea. Okay, that's where the period of the volcanoes. And the ice ages. And after they recede. Oh well. Yeah, after they recede, just the Appalachians slowly eroding into nothing, to these tiny hills. Wow, pretty cool. Alright, I'll be back when I find something. And then another. Like steps. Like a giant, giant steps. Because like this is the third level from that first video. Wow. That's the other ones you just saw right over here. Cool. Yeah, it's like a giant's stairway. Alright. It's probably stuff like this that caught the attention of somebody. I know it's here somewhere, but it's probably just a really small operation. But look at that. The way this is modeled quartz mixed in with this granite. What forces? What forces? Oh well. Anyway, today's search was a bust, somewhat. But not quite. I saw some cool geography here. And this little clearing here. Well, mainly because I'm standing on a massive piece of granite and quartz. This thing is nothing but a giant mountain of granite and quartz. Alright, probably why they prospected here. But hey, I'm using the website, The Diggings. When you're dealing with this small stuff, yeah, take any of their markers with a grain of salt. Alright. That's it. I'm just going to go home and do some more research. Okay. This is Drew out here in little town of Dedham. Alright. Hopefully I'll find it. Might be that right there. It's like a little tiny pond. Is it? I don't know. Can't see any typical kind of evidence of mining activity, which is of course tailings, but nothing like that. Alright, so I'm gonna head home. Alright, you take care, stay safe. Alright, well, doesn't look like much, but pretty much this is the only thing I've come across here that's evidence of something, because it's a rock pile. But there's no fence like I showed you earlier, like that rock fence. Well, yeah. So pretty much this is all I got as far as evidence of some sort of activity. There's definitely plenty of deer here, man. Holy crap. If you're a deer hunter, this place is heaven. I mean, back up there on the hill, holy moly, there was tons of deer poop. Deer droppings. Man, some amount of them. It's definitely a place, because I ran across a whole herd coming in. So, there you go. Well, this is kind of interesting. This is not just a property line for a landowner. This is actually the town border right here. Oh my god. Yeah, this is actually the town border right here. They just used rocks to mark the border. Huh. Alright. We're in the giant metropolis of Dedham. You know? I just spotted a little abandoned dam thing down there, so let's go take a look. There you go. An old abandoned fishway. Well, it's in relatively okay shape. It's hard to say when it's been used last. Those boards are not exactly in good shape. But yeah, this is what it is, an old fish spillway. Well, this was kind of cool. There you go. The old town well. Of course, this cover, you can't lift that thing. But good. There you go. Wasp nest right there, but wow. That's kind of cool. Does it work? Nope, it's kind of stuck. It's just a museum piece. There you go. The Dedham Town Well.